Welcome students to the online class of Geography for class 8th. Today we are going to study chapter 2, that is Population Dynamics. The people of a country are considered as the most important and significant resources. All the economic activities in the country revolves around the people. So children, the people of the country, they are considered as the most important asset of the country. They are the most important resource of the country. The people of the country are the creators, producers and consumers. The population or the human resources of any country is a driving force in its progress. Hence, human resources is the ultimate resources. So, as we know that the population of the country is the most important resources of the country, and the whole activity of the country revolves around this population. So, in today's scenario, we know that we all are facing a pandemic of COVID-19, and now we see, since the people all are sitting at home, the economy of the country, rather the whole globe, has gone upside down. So that is the reason we say all the activities of the country or the world revolves around the people. That is the way we can say that the people is the ultimate resource of the country. They are the very important. Distribution of population in the world. In the way in which people are spread in the world across the earth's surface is known as a pattern of population distribution. So we see in the whole globe the people are spread everywhere in the world, and this pattern of population distribution is all different. Some countries will have more, some will have less. The distribution of population depends upon the natural, geographical and economic environment. Different regions have different climatic, physical and economic condition, so pattern of population distribution varies region to region or place to place. So this is very obvious. When we feel that a place is having a beautiful climate, then we will see the population of the country is more. The people would like to go to that place and settle down. But when we see that the climatic condition of a place are not favorable, then we will see that the population of that particular place is not much. Underpopulation and overpopulation. Underpopulation. Underpopulation is a type of population that is less than the available resources of the country. So what is underpopulation? We'll read it again. Underpopulation is the type of population that is less than the available resources of a country. So underpopulation means the resources are more, but the population, the percentage of people is less. Underpopulation leads to underutilization of natural resources. Underpopulated countries tends to encourage immigrants as they need more people to achieve their full economic potential. Many underpopulated countries have foreign companies involved in their economic activities as they lack the population to support a large number of major corporations themselves. Example, in Canada, 40% of businesses are foreign owned. So we know that some countries, they have very less amount of people. So these countries, they call the people from the foreign countries and they come and they work over there. The example that is given to us is of Canada. That is 40% of the people are businessmen and they are from the other countries. These companies are perceived to be using Canada's resources and taking the profits back to their own countries. So they are utilizing the resources of Canada, but what happened? The profit is taken to their own country. Underpopulation is usually leads to quite large regional differences in wealth and development within such countries due to settlement and economic activity being concentrated in the most favorable areas. Now we come to overpopulation. Overpopulation, a situation where a country has more people than its physical and human resources can support with adequate living standard. So the overpopulation means that the people are more but the resources are less, and the resources, by resources we means the food, the water, the land, the transport facilities, all these things. In an overpopulated environment, the numbers of people might be more than the available essential material for survival, such as transport, water, shelter, food, or social amenities. This regularly contributes to the environmental deterioration, worsening in the quality of life or even the disintegration of the population. So, we see when the area is overpopulated, the standard of people also go little low, and there is a competition of our resources. In other words, overpopulation refers to a situation where the population exceeds the available resources of the country. As a result of overpopulation, people will compete for the available resources and there will be a general fall in standard of living of the people. So there will be a tough competition for the resources. That is, the rich people will have money and they will buy all the food, they will buy the water, they will buy everything with the money. But what happens, the poor people who are not having sufficient of economic resources, they will be the victim of the all these changes, and the living standard of the people also will go down. Distribution of population. Number of persons living per unit of land is called density of population. So what is the density of population? We see that per unit of land, number of persons living in one, that is per unit of land, how many people are living, that is called the density of population. The estimated global population in the year 2017 was 7.5 billions. The population of the whole world is not evenly distributed. Some countries have high density of population whereas some have low density of population. So obviously, as I told you, the whole globe is having different populations. Some countries are having more population, that is, they have a, a thick density of population, whereas some countries have a low density of population. Area of low density. Area having a population density of 1 to 2 persons per square kilometers are known as area of low densities. That is, in square 1 square kilometers we will just have 1 or 2 persons living. So this is the area of the low density. These includes hot deserts like Sahara, Kalahari, Atacama, and cold deserts like some part of Canada, Greenland, Antarctica, Gobi, Amazon basin of South America, and Congo basin of Africa are the main area of low density of population. These are areas with high temperature and high humidity and very dense forest, and so the density of population in this area is also very low. So obviously, as I told you previously, children, that if the climatic condition of a place is not good, so this climatic condition will result in the less population. The low density of population will be found in this area. Area of moderate density. Area having a population density below 200 persons per square kilometers are known as area of moderate density. So moderate density means not too much or not too less. So in 1 square kilometers 200 persons will be living. So this is known as a area of moderate density. South India, western part of China, Denmark, Norway, western part of USA have moderate density of population. So these places that have been mentioned and the places that I read, these are having the moderate density. Area of high density. Areas having a density above 200 persons per square kilometers are known as the area of high density. The main area of high density are monsoon, Asia, Europe and eastern part of USA. The monsoon Asia includes the countries like China, India, Bangladesh, Singapore, Japan, Korea, etc. Eastern coastal part of USA and Canada also have a very high density of population. So these places that I've read, obviously the climatic condition in these places are good, the availability of the resources are good. So obviously we will find a good number of population living here. The main area of high population density in Europe extends from English Channel in the west of Danube River in the east. This belt is also known as the population axis of Europe. The main countries included in this belt are Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, North France Republic, Slovakia, Poland, Ukraine, Moscow, region of Russia and valleys and coastal plains of Russia, Spain, Portugal, South France, and Italy. This belt of Europe has a high density of population. On the other hand, plains such as Ganga and Brahmaputra in India, Huanghe, Changjing in China and Nile in Egypt are densely populated areas. So these are the places that I've read to you. These are densely populated area because the resources is good, the climatic condition is good, so we will have a good population living in these areas. So children, in this video we will do till here, and in my next video we will do the remaining part of the chapter. Thank you.